Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning to my fellow friend and my beloved lecturer, Dr. Nur Suzilah binti Suhaimi. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Atikah binti Maidin and my metric number is 251078. Okay, today our group we will present about issue and problems, urbanization and industrialization in Kangar. Okay, next I will proceed with introduction. Okay, for the introduction, urbanization is often viewed as a sign of modernization and progress in either developed or developed country. The second is urbanization is also a process by which the population is concentrated in an urban area. Kangar is urbanization and industrialization area that important to Perlis country. Okay, Kangar is the administrative center of Perlis state and serve as a major trading center. Okay, next is commonly the impact can be positive and negative to the population in Perlis. Okay, next is issue and problem can be impact to the economic, social and environment of the surrounding area.
Okay, now we move to the present state of Kangar. The present state of Kangar is divided by three main points. First is population, second is infrastructure and amenities, and third, we are discussing about the landscape and the area, which is including type of houses, road, and overall physical arrangement of the area. Okay, first we move to the population. As we all know that Kangar is the capital city of Perlis with 5 districts, which is Sena, Kechor, Wang Bintong, Seriap and Hutan Haji. Okay, so these 5 districts have the highest population in the state of Perlis, as it the most crowded area of the development. Okay, according to the portal e-data Perangkaan Sosioekonomi Perlis 2017, as we can see, the Malay ethnic has the highest number of people, which are 198,710, and followed by the Chinese ethnic, which are 17,985, and last but not least is India ethnic, which is 2,745 people. Okay, now we move to the infrastructure and amenities in Kangar. So as we all know that Kangar is well known as the heritage city because there are so many old buildings were left by colonizer. The old building which is left by the colonizers has been maintained by the government because it is totally historical and it can be rebuilt as government building. For instance, we can see that the government has reorganized Big Watch building to Ministry Office building. Other than that, we can see that Kangar surrounded by many infrastructures such as Chief Minister Residence, State Museum and Heritage Hall, Datuk Sheikh Ahmad Stadium and others. As we can see here, in Kangar, there are so many amenities that available in Kangar, including State Library, Police Station, Police Islamic Center, Alwi Mosque, Fire Station, Federal Hotel, Putra Palace, Malaysia Hotel, Post Office, Bus and Taxi Station, Express Bus Station, School and others. Okay, so now we move to the landscape of Kangar. Okay, first is houses. As we can see, Kangar is a capital city of Perlis. Therefore, Kangar is placed in center of city, which all houses are in terrace, semi-detached. Beside, there are some district have village and there are some houses in village houses or known as traditional houses as well. Okay, as for the road, we all know that Kangar's road are like main road because of its center of city. Beside, there are some residents who live there using the road despite their workplace are in Kangar and others. Okay, so from this perspective, we can see that some area are full of restaurant businesses such as grocery stores, stationery store, clothing store, and so on, make the road quite crowded and busy. Okay, last but not least is scenery. Indeed, we know Perlis known as a paddy field state, and of course in Kangar also we can see that there are a lot of paddy field scenery that can attract people to come in Kangar as well as in Perlis. Okay, so now we move to the main industry and other industry that available in Kangar. So we divided the industry into two parts, which is main and secondary. So the main industry including agriculture activity and food industry. Okay, for the agriculture activity, we know that the Perlis is famous by the paddy, right? So the agriculture activity, of course, the paddy activities and farming and others. Okay, for the food industry, we know that there is a lot of factory that produce food there. So basically, we know that Kangar is conquered by the food industry. Okay, for the secondary industry, we can see that tourism industries and businesses conquer the Kangar as well. So for the tourism industry, we can see that there are a lot of homestay business, also not to mention hotels and other, because we expect that many visitors from outside Perlis and overseas who visit Perlis and Kangar itself. So there are a lot of fun place and beautiful place to go, such as waterfall, mural art in Kangar that can attract visitor, called Kangar Street. Okay, for the businesses, like usual, we can see that there are a lot of grocery store, goods, a mall, and also restaurant.
Okay, next I will continue about the impact of urbanization and industrialization to the economic, social and environment of the surrounding area. In Kangar City have a many positive impact of urbanization and industrialization can be discussed. This impact usually affect to the economic, social and environment of the surrounding area in Kangar City. Okay, for the first is the positive impact is job opportunity. So why job opportunities is many at the Kangar City, because in Kangar City have a many industry and business can create many employment opportunities. So many job available in various sectors such as manufacturing and service. For example, in electronic sector, factories and hotel, banking, school and supermarket. This sector can create many employment opportunity in Kangar City. Okay, the net impact and positive in Kangar City is health facilities. Because in Kangar City have large of hospital and modern medical technology facilities. This is a because health facilities such as hospital and clinic can give quality of life to the people of surrounding area in Kangar City. Okay, next is the impact of negative. The first is employment and poverty. Employment and poverty occur in Kangar City because economy is unstable because of immigration of people into the Kangar City. Urban area have a high cost of living, so So the people have an income less than high cost, cannot cannot survive at the urban area like Kangar city. So the house, the land, and the food be expensive. So social problem can occur too because people cannot survive, and they get involved to the crime like robbery, drug trafficking, and so on. Okay, the next is traffic congestion. The negative impact. Uh, so the traffic congestion also occur in Kangar city because the increase of vehicle. So when the increase vehicle can make a bad uh, congestion. Traffic congestion. So at the Kangar city also do not have a law of use public transport. The people of Kangar city like to use a public car. No. Private car. So uh, so this way is make a traffic congestion so bad. Okay, the last one is air and water pollution. Air and water pollution occur because of the first is air pollution lah. Air pollution occur because of traffic congestion, and water pollution occur because of domestic waste like household waste into the river, like and like industry also throw the waste into the river, so water pollution will be occur. Okay, that's all from me.
Hello, I am Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Mahtar, metric number 261240. For my part, I want to present about negative impact of urbanization in Kangar. For the first impact is pollution. In this case, I like to choose more for rubbish problem. People surrounding in Kangar like to throw the rubbish everywhere like into the drain. It can make water pollution. Besides that, water from housing also flowing into the drain. The problem becomes if the people habit when they like to throw rubbish into the drain. For the second impact is about quality of life. The major negative impact of urbanization is the nutrition health of the poor population. This is because they have limited financial resources and the cost of basic food is higher in these cities. The last impact we can see is housing price. In Kangar also have housing demand. In this is because migration factor into that cities always increase. When a lot of people come into these cities, demand of housing will increase and the price of housing also increase. A few people, or we can say poor people, unable to buy a house in this case. Thank you. We have a few suggestions of effective alternative. For the first one, pollution, about rubbish. The ideal trap does not exist. All design represents some sort of compromise. It is the engineer's task to choose the most appropriate structure to fit the circumstance. Ideally, this should form just one part of the total litter remove strategy that also takes into the account planning and source control. One of the biggest problems facing the designer of a litter trap is that litter can be just about anything, like any size, any shape, any density, and any hardness. Second, about housing problem. Delivery adequate housing in major cities is a complex process and requires close collaboration between the public sector and the private sector. Productive collaboration are essential to attract investment, particularly from international and institutional investors that are increasingly interested in the resident sector, and the project have clear risk sharing component. Work together, the public sector and the private sector can combine their respective area of expertise to ensure that project delivery the housing and supporting infrastructure that citizens require. For the last suggestion is preparing for future opportunities and challenges. Preparing for the future opportunities and challenges in the rapidly changing economy and labor market. Product and labor market dynamism will be key to deal with rapid economic change. However, workers need to equip with the right skill in the content where the demand for the skill evolves rapidly. Workers also need to remain protected against labor market risk in the world where flexible form of the may increase. This includes social protection and basic labor market regulation, but possibly also expanding the role non-contributory shame minimum floor to social benefit and marketing social protection more portable. Conclusion, urbanization process taking place in a country has social consequences such as urban crime, but there are other social consequences such as housing problem, people poverty, basic lack of amenities such as health aspect, education and transportation and communication, as well as the problem of the contamination of the physical environment. That's all.